Hi there, and welcome to today's video. If you want to see how I got this look, then keep on watching. So I'm just going to be getting ready to go out to Costco and do some errands, so I just thought I would pop on here and film the look. I don't think I'm using anything new, and recently I really haven't been into any of the new things I've been purchasing. I've kind of been wanting to play with a lot of older things that I've kind of forgotten about, or maybe tried once or twice and then put it aside because I got something else that was new. So yeah, I'm just getting reacquainted with a lot of my older collection. I'm gonna go in with the Squalane and Vitamin C Rose Oil from BIOSSANCE. Only using like half a dropper, because I already have oily skin. I don't need to aggravate it or make it any more oily than it is. But this is just going to give it some good hydration, and I really like vitamin C for my skin just because it helps with a lot of like acne scarring that I have. Just because I have oily skin and I'm very acne prone. For foundation, I don't think you can get this, but I've been looking through and trying to do a declutter with my makeup collection, or just trying to do like a project pan. And I found the Tarte BB Tinted Treatment 12-Hour Primer. I would not say this is a primer. This is more like a skin tint, but it kind of reminds me of the FENTY EAZE drops, which is somewhere around here, because it's very blurring on the skin, and it's not like super full coverage, but it's got enough coverage that like it hides a lot of my blemishes, and then it's a little bit of more a natural matte leaning finish, so it kind of just works really well when I have a lot of like moisture, or like I've just placed an oil and I'm probably going to put on a cream blush and bronzer, so it helps with that. It's just a good balance so I don't get too oily. I'm curious if the new skin tint they came out with is very similar to this, like in terms of like coverage, workability and all of that, or if it's more like the FENTY EAZE drops, which I think it is. Maybe it's like somewhere in between, but I wonder if it's to replace this one. It's giving me some good coverage, definitely evening out my skin tone. There's still redness here and on my nose, and then my blemishes. I'm just very much red overall, but then my skin tone's a little bit more yellow. For concealer, I'm gonna do a combo. I've really been loving the Revlon Candid PHOTOREADY concealer, and also the Mercier Flawless Fusion. And it could be because this is a little yellow, this is a little more pale for me, so I kind of use this to like highlight. Whereas this one I also use because it's a little bit more moisturizing, and this is a little bit more drying, so together I kind of get the perfect consistency that I'm looking for. Into the Huda Beauty TANTOUR. Go with my purple eye. I'm going to do, let's go with the DANESSA MYRICKS first. Together will make a nice combination, so I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna focus more of the color back here. I forget how pigmented it is, but I'm gonna go light because a lot of the liquid brushes I've been using recently, very pigmented. Yeah. kind of like that Barbie girl hot pink color, which I like, but it's blending out really nicely. It's perfect. I'm gonna add this one. I really want to get more. There's like a red one in this formula and I'm like so drawn to it. It's like reddy orange. For powder, I'm gonna do the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder right here. This is what the lovely packaging looks like, which I actually really like it. I'm just gonna use what's on the lid. And I've got this like smaller, I would say it's like a highlighting brush, but I love to use this in the summertime for powder so I just don't over apply. It's gonna keep everything in place but just lightly set it, which is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna go in with the She's Seductive from Patrick Ta in the Monochrome Moment blushes. You can see the color here. I love this brush or this blush formula, but I feel like after Patrick Ta came out with the duos, no one really uses this anymore. Maybe aside from Brianna Fox, I've seen her use it a few times. I just love her overall aesthetic and the way she does makeup. Definitely one of my favorite like YouTubers, Instagrammers, and I feel like she's just like down to earth in herself, which is just kind of speaks to me because she's real. And I like that realness. Gonna go into the Liss or Love Yourself LYS bronzer. This is in Motivate, the No Limits bronzer. I haven't used this one in a while. I'm using a big Sonia Kashuk tapered powder brush, but I like to use this and just kind of go in all over. Pick it up, you'll see there's some there. And I've already contoured kind of with the cream bronzer, so this is just like an overall bronzing effect. I love a bigger brush. And this one's like a perfect color for me. Kind of has a yellow undertone, which I like because I really think like more of a yellow undertone is gonna go really nicely with the purple in the eyes as well. What kind of inspired me was this RACHHLOVES PIXI palette, the Layers Highlighting Palette Glow On. And this is what it looks like on the inside. I don't know if you can still get this, but the colors that I really love is this purple right here. And it is very similar, I feel like, to this. And I kind of just want to use that on my eyes with the Natasha Denona Trichrome palette. I literally got this, used it once, and then not again. And again, this was something, I don't think I saw anyone use this. I think it's because she came out with the Circo Loco palette and the Zendo palette after, which I want to pick up, but I haven't because I saved up to get this one. And I really like it, but no one's been talking about it. So I'm going to play with this purple line here. And we're also going to use the Supreme Bronze palette from artist Couture. I'm just going to use the matte browns in here. This is what this one looks like. So I'm going to play with this one right here and also with this one. But this is a gorgeous palette too. If you'd like me to just do a look with like either one of these palettes, let me know and I'm totally happy to do that. To curl my lashes. Everything's looking really nice, super happy. Gonna use this fluffy brush, go into Toasty in the Supreme Bronze palette. I've played with this quite a few times. I love it so much. I got it at the same time as the Patrick Ta, I think, Major Headlines palette. Oh, both of them are so good. fluffy brush. I'm gonna go into Taupeless, which is this one right here. Go into the Ordinary concealer. It's a high coverage concealer, but I love to use this. It's got a little squeezy tube, just a small amount on the back of my hand. You can see there. And then I use it to do a cut crease because it just stays in place so well. And yeah, I love the way it works. So I'm just using this Morphe like flat brush to kind of do a cut crease. You can see that brightened up my eye. And I didn't want to layer the purple on top of the color that was already there. I really want it to stand out because it's so light. And then I'm just gonna go back into this MAC Studio Fix powder and just on the back of this, the other side, powder it to set it down. Perfect, okay. I think we're at a good spot. Gonna use this flat dense brush and I'm gonna go into Redox and Naga. So there's Redox and that's Naga and mix it together. It's a very pretty color. And then I'll see where I want to take it from there. Pretty happy with that. Go into the RACHHLOVES PIXI palette, like highlighting palette here, and using the same brush, gonna go into Zipper, which is that like purpley color, and just place it over the lid. Into the little fluffy brush, just kind of clean up. I think I'm actually going to go into Kinetic right here and try it in the center. For highlighter, I'm going to go back into the RACHHLOVES and I'm going to use the yellowy toned one. Just because I think this might be a little too dark for me right now. And this is a little too pink. And I want to go with the yellow. That's Clutch. And I like the, honestly, the gigantic pan size is amazing. I really actually love the PIXI highlighters. They're some of my favorite. I feel like they do it really, really well, and I don't think people compliment them enough on it. That's perfect. Just what I was looking for. I'll do mascara first. I'm gonna do the purples. So I'm gonna go with the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift, and I'm gonna do the M Cosmetics Pick Me Up mascara. Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil. The one that I have, I think, is a bit of a blonde yellow undertone, so it's probably gonna look a little better than another one that's a little bit more reddish. I think brows are good, and we'll just pick a lip and be out of here. I'm gonna put this lip gloss. This is in the shade Be Captivating from L'Oreal, and I swear it's a dupe for the Lancome similar type. Is it Lip Lacquer? Here, the Lancome one, you can see like almost similar packaging. The smell is very similar, even the wand is pretty similar. I'm gonna go in with this Luxe ColourPop Luxe Gloss in Tricky 2014. I don't know if you can see it, but this is the gloss. It kind of has that Fenty very juicy. So that completes this look. I hope you enjoyed this video and had fun watching it. We didn't really talk too much. It was more of just like a tutorial on how to get this look using older products. I mean, I guess that's kind of been my vibe recently, and I think I said this earlier, but I don't really want to focus so much on the new. Kind of want to give attention to the older things and just maybe sneak in a couple new products here and there. If you're into that, please let me know in the comments down below. Maybe there is something that you have in your collection and you want to use it more, but you're just kind of hitting a creative slump or a wall. Let me know and I'll see if I have it or can find it in stores and make a look using it, because I think that's kind of fun. I often find myself using palettes where I'll just use a couple of the colors and that's it. I rarely use all of them just because maybe there's one in there that I'm scared of using, or I'm kind of like, it's out my comfort zone. That's the point of going outside of your comfort zone, is trying to get the use of the products you have, like full use, and doing something a little different. So this isn't really different, it's just having a neutral look with a pop of color, but I really like it and I'm into it. So I'll end it here. If you like this video, please give it a nice big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that. And subscribe if you'd love to see more videos like this in the future. Have a great day and take care of yourselves. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.